My name is Diana Weinhold. I am an associate professor in the Department of International Development, and I teach DB 490, which is the economic development policy for macroeconomics. One of the unique features of the course is that we accept students from a very broad range of backgrounds, some of whom have had a lot of economics and statistics before, and some have had none. So there's a pretty steep learning curve. And what I have always emphasized in the course is that the students really need to approach the material, especially the quantitative material, from many different directions. They have to go back and study things, talk through them, write, feedback, go back, try again. They have to be really interactively engaged with the material if they're going to develop the intuition that they need to in the short time span that we have. That was the same this year in the pandemic, but we had the advantage that all of the methods lectures were pre-recorded in advance, and I made sort of a narrated slideshow with some animations and with closed captioning and exercises that we could do in our live sessions. And I think this was really almost an advantage over normal years because the students could work through those videos at their own speed. They could pause, they could rewind, they could go back. I really quite took to the film editing section on my iMac, making Zoom presentations and filming them and editing them, and then adding in PowerPoint presentations with some slides and some video, and talking over the whole thing and splicing together the pre-recorded lectures. I put it all together and created a lecture, and then I uploaded it to Moodle in the H5P widget. And at that point, you can then put in pauses so the students don't have to watch a 2-hour lecture in one go. You can have them discuss questions or do a little quiz. You can highlight different sections, so dividing it into chapters so they don't have to search through the entire video for something. They can go back to the chapter on X or the chapter on Y. So it was a nice way to package the lecture videos that I created. Every single chunk of the course was turned into a chapter of these little learning chunks. Each chapter was a different concept. And each lecture, so a 2-hour lecture, became 25 chapters. And so now I have essentially a table of contents of the whole course. And it's possible to sort of jump forward and jump back to different chapters to see different concepts. So I think what I'm taking forward, however the material is delivered, I'm definitely going to keep a lot of the online learning resources for the students, but to compartmentalize and to deliver the content in a much more structured way, I think was actually very useful. So I would like to continue that practice in even in-person lectures as much as is feasible.